Hi, this is Dr. Fast here. In this video I will show you this very nice sports action camera. This one I have here is made by a company called Thieye, and the model number is T5E. The nice thing about this camera is that it records in true 4K resolution at 30 frames per second. So let me unbox this and I'll show you what this camera looks like. Here's the action camera. In this box we have the microfiber towel, USB cable, different mounts, underneath the foam packaging. If you lift this up, here is the quick start guide. Here's a look at all the parts you get with this camera. Let's go over the spec on this camera. It uses an Ambarella A12 processor, which has very good noise reduction, and an IMX117 sensor for great imaging characteristics. It records in 4K resolution, 30 frames per second, has a built-in color 2-inch LCD display on the back, has an electronic image stabilization. The lens on the front is a 170-degree super wide-angle lens. It records in time-lapse. It also has Wi-Fi for remote control. Let's have a closer look at the camera. Now, one thing you'll notice about the base is that it has this orange plastic insert. This is actually a safety feature so that the camera does not accidentally come out of the mount. To release this clip from the base here, what you need to do is lift this orange plastic up. Now you can press and squeeze the clip and remove this camera. Now the camera comes in this waterproof case that you see. To remove the camera, lift this edge up. Now you can open up the back and the camera comes out. I should also mention, while the camera is inside this waterproof case, you can still access all the buttons that's on the camera via these waterproof buttons that's on this enclosure. Now this waterproof enclosure is rated IP68 and it's waterproof up to 30 meters. Another thing to note about this base right here is that you can actually pivot this. What I mean is that you can turn this in this direction or the other direction, and it makes adjustment of your shot very convenient. This camera comes with 2 rechargeable batteries, which is very nice because many of the action cameras out there only give you 1 battery and you have to pay and buy the additional battery. Now this one you're looking at is rated at 3.7 volt at 1100 milliamp hour. Now as far as runtime goes, with a fully charged battery you can record in 4K for 80 minutes, and if you record in high definition 1080p, it'll record in 100 minutes. The charge time of one of these batteries is 2 hours and the standby time is 4 hours. So let me go ahead and fit one of these batteries into this camera. At the bottom you see a little latch that says lock and unlock. So what we're going to do is slide this over, open this up, and you want to point the contacts that you see right here downwards. Close it back up. And then, as far as charging, this camera comes with a micro USB charging cable, but does not come with a charger, so you do have to provide your own charger. On the side here you see the micro USB connector. This is where you plug your charging cable to charge this camera. Let's go over all the buttons and indicators on this camera. At the front we have the power and mode button. Below that, this is the Wi-Fi LED. Below that LED is the record LED. On the side we have the up select and down select. On the back is a very large color 2-inch LCD display. At the bottom we have a 1/4-inch tripod mount. This is very nice because normally you don't find this on most action cameras, and now with this you can mount this camera directly onto a tripod. Next to the tripod mount there's another recording LED indicator, so you have one on the front and one at the bottom. And as I showed you earlier, this is the compartment for the battery. This is the HDMI port. Above that, this is the charging port, that is a micro USB. Over here, this is a speaker. Looking at the top, there's a microphone, and this is the Wi-Fi button and the shutter button. One very important point I want to point out when recording 4K resolution video is that you need a memory card that has a very fast write speed. Now you might be used to regular micro SD card that has a class 10 rating. Now class 10 rating only writes at 10 megabyte per second. For 4K resolution video, you need something that will write at a minimum 30 megabyte per second. The memory card that you need to get that work with this camera has a UHS speed rating. The UHS speed rating is represented by this number that you see right here, U3. That means it'll write at a minimum 30 megabyte per second. Now this one I have here I also got from Gearbest.com and it's priced very reasonably. So if you're going to pick up this action camera, I recommend that you also pick up one of these memory cards. So this one I have here is a 32 gig micro SD card and it's U3 rated, so it will work with this camera. All you need to do is plug into the slot here, the micro SD slot. Now we're going to power this up. Just press the power button once. Once you have the camera powered on, if you want to begin recording, just press the shutter button right here and they'll begin recording. Press it again to stop the recording. If you want to access the menu, what you'll need to do is press the power button at the front, which is the mode button. Press it once. Now go to photo taking mode. Press it again. There's playback for the video. Press it once more. There's playback for the photo. Once more. Now we're in the setup screen. To navigate in the setup menu, you can use the up and down button here to scroll the menu up and down. The shutter button will allow you to select the item. The front power button will exit the menu. So let me press the shutter button. And by default, the video recording is recording in 3840 by 2160, 30 frames per second, 16:9. You can select different resolution if you want to. Next one is photo size. Here are the different resolution of the photo you can take. Video quality, superfine, fine, or normal. Photo quality. Default mode, if you want to change it back to default mode. Quick capture, on or off. EIS or electronic image stabilization. There is no setup, is already enabled. Motion detect is off. Dual files if you want to record the files in duplicates for backup. Video stamp is off. Photo stamp is off. Time-lapse video currently is off. You can set it for 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, or 10 seconds. Loop recording, if you decide to use this for dash cam, you can set it for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. Self timer. Photo burst. Right now it's set to off. You can set it for 3 pictures per second, 5 pictures per second, or 10 pictures per second. Time-lapse photo. Auto DVR. Delay off. TV mode. Light frequency is auto. On-screen display. Auto shut off. Screen off. Status LED or Wi-Fi LED. You can turn off the LED indication if you want to. TV out. Beep sound. Microphone volume. Sharpness, strong, normal, or soft. Auto white balance is auto. EV value or exposure value, you can increase the exposure or decrease it. Scene mode, there are different scenes you can choose. Effect mode. ISO, set to auto. Metering, multi or spot. Time setup, you can set up the clock on this unit. Date format. Language. Bluetooth pair. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi SSID. Wi-Fi password. Format the micro SD card. Default setting. And the software of the camera. So when you're done, just press the power button to exit. To install the mobile app, open up the manual and you see a QR code on this page. Go ahead and scan the QR code. Go ahead and install this app. You first need to turn on the Wi-Fi on the camera. Press and hold the Wi-Fi button for 3 seconds. And you see the Wi-Fi icon is turned on. Also on the front, the Wi-Fi LED is flashing. Open the Wi-Fi setting on your phone and you'll see the iCam. Select that, we'll connect to it. The password is going to be 12345678990. So you want to enter that password. Here's the installed Thieye HD app. And right now we're connected. Here is the live view of the video. If I move the camera, you'll see the image move on the screen. If you want to start recording, press the record button right here. And as you can see on the camera, the recording has started. You can stop the recording. If you want to exit the program, just go back. Do you want to disconnect the camera? Go OK, yes. As you saw in the video clips, it has excellent video quality. The exposure, the saturation, the contrast is very, very good. Also, the battery runtime is very good. If you're recording in 4K, the battery will last 80 minutes. That's almost double most of the other sports action camera on the market. Well, I hope you enjoy watching the review of this 4K sports action camera. Again, this is called Thieye, model number T5E. And if you want to check it out, I'll put the Gearbest link in the description below. Now before I end this video, I want to let you know that Gearbest.com, where I got this camera and the memory card, is currently having their 3rd anniversary celebration. Now with this celebration, there are many deals and promotions going on right now. So I highly recommend that you guys go check out their website. I'll put their links in the description below so you can check it out. Now if you have any questions or comments with regards to this camera, please let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to click on a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.